Good morning. I wanted to thank you for taking a few minutes of your time this morning to learn a little bit about the CenPOS WebPay payment portal that we've created in order to help your hotel minimize risk for card-not-present transactions, in particular third-party authorization forms, which are of high risk and very difficult to win a chargeback for your hotel. So the page that you see here would be a landing page that your customers would come to, most probably through a redirect through your hotel's website, and they would come to this page to authorize a payment. The nice thing about this website is that your customers will no longer have to provide their full credit card number to your employees at the front desk or sales department in order to process a payment. So once a customer reaches this page, they would simply, this has been pre-populated in order to speed up the presentation, but the customer would input an amount they want to authorize their card for, type in their CVV, type in the name of the hotel that they will be staying at, so we'll just go Hyatt Baltimore, the check-in date, and the checkout date, and either their last name or the guest that they will be paying for. You'll notice down at the bottom of the page that the customer has to click on this box, which indicates that they authorize the hotel to charge a card and that they read and understand the cancellation policy for this particular transaction. Once they hit submit, the transaction will then appear in a reporting tool that CenPOS provides as part of the service for all of our hotels that are using this platform. If I hit submit, the last transaction I just did will auto-populate into the screen, and you will see there's the transaction, $450.58. In addition to transactional reporting, CenPOS also offers a WebPay reporting portal that will allow you to quickly and easily sort information based on the way the information is being fed from the website. So in this particular case, the name of the guest is Smith. If I needed to search for Smith, I could just simply type in this little box and I can get all the transactions for Smith. If I wanted to get just the Hyatt transactions, as you can see here, I can see the invoice amount, the authorization code, whether it was obviously approved for the transaction, and the name of the hotel. The column headings which appear in this report are also sortable, so just by simply clicking once, the hotel would be able to see, okay, we have a check-in coming in on May 25th that has already been charged $100.52. In this particular example, let's go back to the $450.58. So let's assume that we ask the customer to pay for one night's room and taxes and advance deposit, and then the hotel needs to go back and charge that customer for the folio balance. When the transactions come through the website, CenPOS creates a token for each transaction. So we have the ability to search for the card 7671. We can search for that token that's been created, and in this particular case, just by double-clicking on that card number, we would have the ability in this particular case to charge the balance of their stay. And if we wanted to put an invoice number, we certainly could. We'll just use 100 and hit submit. And here you'll see that the final folio balance of $888.58 has been charged to that cardholder. If we go back to the reporting screen and look for transactions and click submit to repopulate the field, you will see there's the $888.58 transactions. By simply double-clicking on this field, I have the ability, or the hotel would have the ability, to email a copy of the final of this charge directly to the customer. Let's just do one other quick example. So let's charge it for $18.54.78. And as you will see here, the transactions appeared on the CenPOS reporting tool. If we wanted to look at check-in and check-out dates, we'd simply scroll down to the custom fields report, hit submit to populate, and here we have the ability to sort by check-in, check-out date, as well as guest name. And once again, if we needed to go back to this particular transaction and use a token in order to process a transaction, we always have the ability to come back here and just close out that folio amount and hit submit. So you see the final folio amount of $1,500 being charged. And then very simply, in order to batch deposits, we could either set it, CenPOS can set it to auto settle, or if the hotel wanted to go through the manual process of selling their batches on a daily basis, they would scroll down to batch deposit. They'll be prompted, do you really want to settle, yes or no? They'll get a list of their transactions that have been processed. Here is their batch total, $4,693.90, and they will simply hit settle all. And that is it. So that is a real quick overview of the CenPOS WebPay solution for card-not-present transactions. We look forward to talking to you in more detail about the value that this technology can provide to your guests and to your hotel. Thank you.